What's going on? I don't know why my let me see something. Okay, that's a little better. Okay. Hey y'all, what's going on? I'm trying to get my lighting together. That's better. Yeah. Okay, that's better. Hey Nick. Hey Kimmy. Karma Kimmy. Low Lane. What's going on, y'all? What's happening? What is happening? There's so much stuff going on, y'all, in the world. So much stuff going on. I got a lot of stuff to talk about. How everybody's week been? I had a hell of a week, as always, child. Do y'all know? Do y'all believe in, I don't know if it's astrology, something like that, like about the retrograde and how the moon and all this stuff is moving around? Well, anyway, on the 21st, they said we was in retrograde, meaning that all kind of wacky stuff is going to happen. And so it has. Anyway, just keep on moving, y'all. Let me say this. We got to pray for Jamie Foxx. Like, he had a stroke. That's so disheartening to hear. And it's even worse when it's somebody who look healthy all the time and always having fun and look like they're in good shape, right? And so he is 55. So like I was telling my daughter, the stuff you do in your 20s and 30s, 40s, you got to tone it down a little bit. Not saying you did that wrong. I'm just saying you got to tone it down a little bit as you get older. You can't go as hard as you used to go. Can't go as long as you used to could. Got to tone it down. I don't know why my lighting is like that. Yeah. Now they say he is up and not up, but he's talking. So I guess he was out of it. Thank you, Lois. Thank you. Something like my lighting ain't all the way together. I don't know what I need to do. But that might be a little different. Because it was looking a little cloudy. But anyway, I'm going on with the goings on. Y'all know it's just me. I'm a one-man team, right? So we got to pray for Jamie Foxx that he has a full recovery. And go on and finish with his life. Hey, Didi! There go my girl, Didi. Hey, Didi. I just said, Didi, we got to pray for Jamie Foxx, right? We got to pray for Jamie Foxx. But let me tell y'all something. What I heard, I was like, oh, my God, right? Cardi B is going to seize Tasha K property. Hey, Lisa Marie. And so when you say property, that includes her home, right? I'm like, oh my God, like I don't know anything about lawsuits, so you legal beagles tell me. But I thought that when someone sues you, you get time to pay. I thought. That's what I thought. Because who got that kind of money right now, right? And so she's going to take her house. Like you done worked hard, you done hustled hard, you done did all the stuff, you done got all these followers and subscribers and going on, and then you buy your home, and then somebody take it? That's devastating, right? I hope that isn't the case. Hey, Delightful. I hope that isn't the case. But child, if somebody take I keep saying this, all of this could have been avoided. Hey, Nova. All of this could have been avoided if you had just took that video down. Just took it down. You wouldn't even have to be going through all, because I know you can't tell me. I don't care how much. I don't know. I don't watch her lives and stuff like that. But unless she's interviewing somebody I want to see or something. And I saw yesterday that man look old too. She got what's the girl named Marjorie Harvey boyfriend. I don't think she was married to the man. The one that went to prison, right? She was interviewing him. Now, what he gonna be talking about? Yeah, she learned the hard way. And she gonna be interviewing him, right? And I said to myself, now what is he going to say so profound? Yeah, I know he was in prison, but hey, Janika, what is he going to say? Thank you. This is, when I get some money one day, I'm I'm a let a person, the MUA, come and do me right. Let me tell y'all, on TikTok, especially at night, I watch these people do makeup on themselves beautifully, right? Even guys, these guys be on there with beards. I don't get that part, but they be on there painting them faces, child. I'm talking about really painting them, right? But I hope, this is what I hope. I hope that she don't get her house taken. Like, that's horrible. And so my next question is, so they try to get the $4 million and they take her house. Can she buy another house? Dee, help me out with this. Can she get any kind of property, or will she have to rent from now on because whatever she buy, they're going to seize? That's what I need to know. Like, is she going to be able to get any more property? That was Marjorie's first husband and father. Oh, he's the father. Oh, they were married. Okay. I think basically he's saying Marjorie was part of the gang too. Well, we know that, yeah. Hey, Lily Grandma. So, this is what I always was confused about. The Lori Harvey, is that Steve Harvey's actual child, or did he adopt her and give her that name? Because his kids was from Cleveland. He's from Cleveland. Tasha K keep joking about it. I ain't got it. See, that's the reason you can't play in nobody's face. That's why this girl is doing what she's doing. Whatever she buy, oh, wow. I didn't think that was he adopted her. So he adopted her. Now, I'm going to tell you this. If I'm his kid, because he got some kids. I know he had a set of twins. He got some more kids that was in Cleveland. I don't know where they at now. And he got a son that's a model or a designer or something, right? Why did you adopt her? Wasn't she grown when he adopted? What was the purpose of that? So she can reap the benefits if he leaves this earth, right? When he already got kids. I kind of think that's a little funny to me. That you adopt somebody. It's 5 of us. You already got 5 of us. And you adopt her. I don't like that. I heard Tasha K put everything in her daughter's name. So I wondered, did the house get in there? Have the same last name as her mom. Yeah, I get it, but she grown though. She was grown. Like, that always confused me because I knew of the kids in Cleveland. And so I was confused as to, was she one of them, or, how that was going, right? But I would be, if that was my daddy, I would be mad if you adopted another grown whole person. I mean, she grown. I can see if she grown, right? But as far as the guy, he adopted, Margie got 3 kids. What? Did he? Because he got kids by the other 2 wives he got. Oh, he adopted all of her kids. They was grown. What is the only point of that? Now, Margie, I ain't mad at you, Margie. I ain't mad at you. But the point of that is so you can have legal rights to his assets. If they grown, what would be the only reason for that? You got my, I think Lloyd was 16. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, Carmel. Like, Lori's brother is also her cousin. Huh? So did her daddy have a baby by Margie's sister or something? Is that what you're saying? Oh, what? Yes, she did. Margie got daddy. She showed. That's what I said. I ain't mad at her. You know why he had her adopt them kids? Yeah, I ain't mad at her. That's she. Listen, she did what she was supposed to do. I'm saying Steve and his kids. I would feel away if I was his other kids. I would. I think I heard that. I thought it was 2 brothers. I heard that, but I thought that was rumor. Really? Margie tried to get her bag. She got the big one she got with Steve. Oh, I heard that. I think I heard that one in jail. I think that's the man that's out now. That one. He just talking now. He wrote a book. He wrote a book. But he looked like an old man, though. He was dressed up like a little old man. He looked like a old man. I don't know how old he is. I think he's 60-something. But he looked like a little old man, right? Because he had on the hat. And I hate men that wear their hats like Dick Tracy. I hate them Dick Tracy hats. I probably figured that. Because I don't ever see them together. Nothing, It seems to me like Steve said, I ain't saying he did that. Like he paid more attention to her than them. Like even on his show, he don't talk about them. He may mention Lori from time to time. She for the streets, definitely she is. And so I would feel a way about that. Yeah, but see, she was always about the money, which I ain't mad. I ain't mad about that. But he never showed his real kids, which is very much so. Very much so. Mm-hmm. Like I just happened to see the son. He was with the son. It was in another country or something. And like I said, the son is either a model or he's a designer, fashion designer. So he do something with fashion, I think. I know, but I do know he got a set of twins, but somebody I know went to school with him or something, because he's from my neighborhood in Cleveland, right? That's where he's from. I want to say they named the 115th after him, Steve Harvey Way or something like that. But yeah, you don't never see them kids with him. You don't ever hear nothing about them. That's a little weird to me too. But you gotta live with that, right? You gotta live with that. Hope Marjorie be everything to him she's supposed to be. That's what I hope. But anyway, Cardi B. So anything Tasha buys, so from now on, Tasha can't buy nothing. That's horrible. Oh, you did? Okay. Mm-hmm. So she can't buy anything because if she buys anything, they can seize it. Cardi ain't playing with her. Cardi ain't. Oh, were they, Denise? They was all on Family Feud, did he? Oh, well, that's good. Okay, now that makes me feel a little better. If he had them kids on Family Feud, that makes me feel a little, because that is his family. That makes me feel good. Okay, that makes me feel good. It was all on Family Feud. Good. So anyway, so anything that Tasha K gets, Cardi B can see. So from this point on, because it's gonna take a lifetime to pay that $4 million back. Wow. Oh, they lost. Wow. So anything she gets, Cardi B can have. See, I keep saying this, and I hope Tasha would do this one time. I thought she would have did it before it got this far. I would have said, Cardi, girl, I was playing, just trying to get some likes and clicks and stuff. I was playing. I ain't know you was serious. I'm playing. Money is no longer her own. So ain't. That's like you just gonna be working. Now, answer me this. Will they garnish her? Is it a set amount that she has to pay every month? Do they allow her to pay her bills? Like, I need to know how that goes. She's in Florida now, so not sure what happened to oh, that's what I thought. That her mouth was show enough, Janika. See, listen. I hope I don't offend anybody that's on here right now. Y'all know I love y'all. But it's a reason why you got 12 years of school. And a lot of times, if you don't get all 12 of them years, you miss something. Just saying. I'm just saying. And you need to, and if you didn't have any formal education beyond school, sometimes your thinking capabilities don't be all the way there, for lack of a better word. Your thinking don't be at 100%. And the way you move and process stuff, right? Because there's no way, I'm telling y'all that the most significant thing that stood out to me, and I done told y'all this before, is when she had on that beautiful, this is the best she ever looked that I ever seen her. She had a beautiful blue pants and turtleneck with the long blue coat on it, and was holding her husband's hand like they was the Rockefellers, or like she was Oprah and Stedman, and they was going to the courtroom. I said, oh, she's serious about this thing, right? Tasha K said she owes back taxes before Cardi. What? So you basically are not going to be working for yourself, right? She'll be working for others. Oh, wow. You're not a Cardi B fan? Let me tell you why I like Cardi B. When she first started on Love and Hip Hop, I don't know if she was on there 1 season or 2, but she had a lot of personality. That's what got her personality. She has a lot of personality, and she was not afraid to be her, right? And Tasha K said she failed 9th grade not 2 or 3 times. No. What? Well, that explains it. If she didn't, that explains a lot because her rationale portion of her brain ain't functioning right. And I don't know about that husband. What I can't understand the husband. I don't believe he went too far either. Now, like I said, I like Cardi B because Cardi B has a lot of personality. She came from nothing. She wanted them dudes on, them producers on Love and Hip Hop to pay her some attention and do this and do that, and they didn't do it, and she made it anyway. She made it anyway, right? She made it to the top anyway. So and I like a comeback story or what's the word I want to use? So a rags to riches story. I like that, right? I like that. So I like Cardi B. You know what I'm saying? I like Cardi B. Cardi B always down black women. I heard that before. I've heard that. Let me say this to you. Working with folks, I realize that Puerto Rican women, I don't know what other word, Latino, I'm going to say Latino women because it's a whole bunch of that go under that umbrella, don't really care for black women. I realized that just a few years ago, I realized that. And the reason why I probably never noticed it, because, I wasn't really working with people a lot. And I've had interactions with Latina men, and they seem to be cool, right? But the women don't like us. And I understand that you like our men, but you don't like us. Yeah, I'm aware of that. I don't know about Cardi B. Always down black women. I didn't know. I've heard of that before. I haven't heard it personally myself. Hazel E. Well, what is Hazel E? What is she? What nationality is Hazel E? What is she? Right? Like, we are the greatest. Y'all know that, right? We are the greatest. We are Mother Earth. Black women is everything, right? And probably if I was of another nationality, I might not like us either. Because we strong, we fierce, and we are woman. We are everything, right? I might not like us either. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I might not. But I know we're fierce and we're strong. We're definitely strong, right? But I feel sort of, kind of, a little bit, just a tink, sorry for Tasha K, because I don't think she understood the ramifications and what her outlook on life is going to be from now on. I don't think she got that part. And then even after the verdict was passed and she had to pay, she was still, I think one time she said, I ain't got it. Then she made a video going to the bank to get out the last $1,000 or something to give away to people. Like, you keep playing in people's face. And you can't play in people's face. And like I told y'all before, Cardi B, any woman, any urban woman who comes from nothing, any street woman, and then she gets something, she's a dangerous individual, right? Because, and then her man is the same as her. That's a dangerous individual. They want all theirs. They want all theirs, right? And you keep playing in their face, so they're gonna play in yours. They don't need her money, but they're gonna make it difficult for you because you try to make it difficult for them. I ain't mad at her. I really ain't. I don't think Tasha K fully understood. I don't think she understood initially. I still don't. And she got a team of lawyers and all that stuff. Like, did they ever sit her down and talk to her like, what your life gonna look like from now on? Like, this is what's gonna happen. I don't know if she got that right. But anyway, y'all, have y'all been watching and keeping up with the ladies, the women that want to sue? I can't say it right. Sue Hulu for the Freaknik documentary that's coming out. Now, whatever you did 20, 30 years ago, 25, what's this, 2023, they stopped the Freaknik in 99, so let's say 23, 24, 25 years ago. You probably don't look the same, right? You probably don't look the same. But I seen a video where a lady says, we are doctors, we're corporate America, we in corporate America, we this, we that. Okay. Oh, this your first time hearing about a child? It's a whole big thing about these ladies that want to sue Hulu for the Freaknik documentary because they don't want to be shown in that light now that they are respectable women and have careers. They don't want to be seen in that light. Willie D said if they show him in the Freaknik documentary, he's suing. Who is Willie D? Who is Willie D? But this how I feel. Let's say I was there. I would have never went. I would have never did all that stuff that they was doing at Freaknik, right? Plus, the Freaknik was a generation behind me. Like I was in my 30s and I already had kids when they was college age. That was college age, right? But when you're young, this is my opinion. When you're young, some stuff you could be excused for. Okay, you was young. You was out there twerking and tweaking and doing all that. You was young. That's what you're supposed to do. You was in college. Okay, cool. You did that. Now you a lawyer, doctor, judge, whatever you is. That's who you was. That ain't who you are now. Oh, for the ghetto boys, child bye. But I don't. You keep so Hulu is a machine. I'm sure you can't stop them from showing this documentary. And I also think that so they scanned you. They saw you twerking, and nobody's not gonna really recognize you. I don't believe, right? Exactly. Everybody got a pass. Everybody got a pass, right? Child, y'all gonna hear about my past. And by the way, let me tell y'all this: the book is coming along great. It's coming along, right? But you that's what you did. That's what you did then. Now, if you 55 and you still out there tweaking and twerking and standing on top of cars, that's something to talk about and be mad about. If somebody said, but you in your 20s and you did that, so to me, it's a so, right? But the lady at the video, I see the lady was saying, we are this, we that, we doctors, we lawyers, we this, we that, we in politics and all of that. Yeah, who said he's suing too? I didn't see, I saw DL talked about it, but I didn't listen to it. But like, it's something that happened 25 years ago. I hope ain't nobody the same from 25 years ago, right? But 25 years ago, we all, hey nephew, we all was a motherfucker 25 years ago, right? So, I get that you don't want people to see you was, for me, I wouldn't care. Okay, I'm a doctor. Let's say I'm a doctor, or I'm a judge, or I'm a politician, I'm in politics, I'm in the White House, I'm whatever. I was in my 20s. You gonna judge me for what I did in my 20s? It wouldn't make me no difference. I wouldn't care nothing about that. A lot of people care about what other people think about them, right? But it wouldn't make me no difference. It wouldn't make me no difference. So y'all show me twerking on top of the car, right? Okay. I was 25 on spring break. Didn't nobody care about what these women did 20 years? They need to get. That's what I'm saying. Who cares? Like, who cares? Who cares? Unless you've been lying and acting like you always been a first lady of the church, right? Unless you've been lying. Like, nobody cares unless you've been lying. But let me tell y'all something. And I need y'all to watch it with me when y'all can. I watched the Brother Husband show. Like when we talked about it last week, I didn't know that was actually the name of it, but I knew it came on TLC. I think I immediately started watching it that night, right? It is the weirdest. It's so weird, I couldn't even finish watching it. I watched the first episode to get a premise of it. I watched a little bit of the second episode because my mind is like, I don't really believe these people. Like, are they really serious with this? So it's a white couple. Only couples I remember is two. Is it more than two couples? Because I just remember two of them, right? The one I was most interested in is the black couple because I seen the previews or something about it on TikTok or Instagram or somewhere. That's what made me want to see the show. This black woman is a beautiful black woman, and she's in her 40s. I think she's 48, right? She got two husbands. The first husband, she got kids by. They've been together 25, 26 years. Big number. Double digits. And then she got a youngin' that's 40. Well, younger than her. He's 40. They've been together 10 years. Her and the first husband are legally married and they have children, grown kids. He sleeps in the room by himself. That right there just threw me. Because I ain't never been with no black man that's going to be like, okay, baby, I'm going to sleep in here and you sleep in there. Now, the younger dude that she with, that she called her husband as well, even though they're not legally married, she been with him 10 years. He sleep in the bed with her. Number two, I don't know no black man. I ain't never been with a nigga. He said, okay, baby, y'all, good night. See y'all. What? I think it's an agenda on the black community. What was done in the dark 25 years ago should stay there. Exactly. Now, listen. When I'm watching this, y'all, because I was really focused on the black couple. I'm going to talk about the white couple, but I was really focused because I just don't have no understanding, right? So when they're talking, when they're interviewing them, she's in the middle and she's holding both their hands. Now, when I look at these dudes, for lack of a better word, They look like suckers. They look like they go for anything. That's what they look like. Not saying that's what they are. That's what they look like. It ain't nobody I would choose. Don't look like nobody none of my girlfriends would choose. They look suckerish, right? Now, she got 2 husbands, right? They in the house cleaning and carrying on together. And she was like, every woman should have 2 husbands. I get that part. But the part I don't get is you having sex with these 2 men. Like, sex with one man is enough. Could be too much, depending on the man, right? You having sex with 2 men. Now, they don't sleep together. That's what they said. But if you look at these men individually, they look like they could go over there, right? Not saying they is, but it looked like it, right? So now she says she had the nerve to look at these. See, there's a lot of stuff that I'd have been with black men all my life. The stuff she say, I don't know nobody say, right? So now she looks at them and says she wants to start dating. Chick, you got 2 dudes. How many more dudes you need, right? So I'm thinking in my mind, maybe she's a nympho. I don't know, right? And so now I'm learning there's a lot of terms to poly. Like all I know is polyamorous, right? It means you got it's more than 2 people in a situation, right? Now, when it's the woman with 2 men, they call poly something, and they got different names for it now, right? Like I didn't know all that was going on in the world. So she looks at them and says, "I want to start dating." Right then, any man I've been with would probably knock me out the chair. Like, oh, look, what the fuck you mean dating? It's 2 of us in here. So the young guy, younger husband, says he's a little confused about it, right? Like, you got me. What's happening? So she's telling the younger guy that now you need to get your own bedroom. So now they're looking for a house so everybody can have their own bedroom. Now I already told y'all she got the 2 men and she sleep with the younger man, right? Lisa Marie, she 48. The youngest one is the young dude she with is 40. And I guess her husband around 48, 52, right? Now, another red flag or sucker punch is when she says, because she want to bring whoever she's dating into the house. This house that we all live in. So she want to actively date. And if she wants to bring them over and have sex with them or whatever they want to do, kick it in the house, that's what she wants to do. I don't know no man that would allow that, right? Yeah, that's what I've said too, because you haven't and so she said she wants to start dating. The first husband just looked at her, I guess he don't care, he used to it, right? The young boy husband, the 40-year-old, he looking at her like he ain't got no understanding. And so he's like, but I'm used to sleeping with you. I like that. And then when she's talking to them, she don't really acknowledge what they're saying. She said, oh, it'll be okay. Just don't worry about it. It'll be okay. That's how she's talking to him, right? Like, I don't care what you're saying. I'm doing this. Now, I believe they all have good jobs. She does something. I forgot what. They all do something good, right? They're established people. I just don't understand for the life of me why you... Okay, let's say you want to date. You got the 2 husbands, you ain't satisfied with them. Now you're going to date. But to bring the date into the house? What? Right? And so then she says, well, this is what she says to them. And when she's talking, it makes sense. It made sense a little bit, right? She said, I like the new feeling of when you fall in love and in the honeymoon phase. She basically told dude, I'm out this phase now. I need to keep that phase, but not with you. I want to feel like that. I want to have the new honeymoon period, but it's past. That's what she told him. It's past between you and I. I love you. Don't mean I don't love you, but we're not in the honeymoon phase no more. I said, Lord, what? There are several religions that have several wives, so why not the women? If you can handle that, as a woman, if you can handle 2-3 men pounding in you, go ahead. What I didn't understand was, why do you need so many? That's what I don't understand. Why do you need so many? Why are there not the 2 husbands that are with you that are okay with what you're doing? Why that is not enough? That is the question for me. So I'm thinking, is there something mentally wrong with her? Is there something psychologically wrong with her, right? But when she said, I like the feeling of the honeymoon phase feeling. I get that part, right? But you have to, so every few months or every few years, you're gonna get somebody else. Most women practice most women polyamorous relationships. We don't practice it. We might be in it and don't know. We ain't practicing that. Most women ain't practicing that. Is they karma? We ain't practicing that. We might be in it and don't know we in it. But I just didn't understand the fact that you got the two nice men. They nice. They catering to you. Why you got to go start dating? So now, what I'm trying to say is, okay, so you got your two men. Now you're getting dressed. You're getting together. Hey, y'all, I'm about to go. And then you going out, and they both sitting there, and you go out, and then if you want to, you're gonna bring whoever you dating back into the house. Like for me, I got two husbands. I couldn't even have sex in the house with the two husbands in the room. Like, all that's weird to me. Because women can carry HPV, they shouldn't have one. Exactly. And that was all so weird to me, right? And I thought, well, what is she looking for? But the second, it got so weird, y'all. Like I think they're on episode 3. I think. I couldn't finish episode 2 because I was like, this is too weird for me. Some stuff is just too weird. Now I'm gonna go back to it to see what's going on because they're in the process of buying a house, but they need a house that's big enough for all of them, right? It does. All these different people inside you in the soul tag. That's right. So she says, so they all need a bedroom. They all want like a master bedroom. They all want a big bedroom. They don't want to because they're big men. She said they tall. I guess they tall or something. They're not wide, but they need everybody need their own big bedroom. And of course she gets the master. I was like, this is really too many STDs and nasty mess out here to be sharing. Right. But she wants to start dating. That's the part that, she actually said that out of her mouth. You sitting here with two men, and you want to start dating. She doing it so that she can have power and control over. Hey, Tony. She went over new challenges. It's all about power because when I'm looking at her talking to them, she ain't saying, she's not raising her voice. Her tone is always low, and she's always chipper. Well, I just like the new phase, and it doesn't mean I don't love you. I still love you. She was talking. I'm looking at this with my mouth open, like I don't believe her, right? I don't believe them. Like y'all really sitting here now. Like I said, the 40-year-old is a little baffled. He's a little baffled, but you had to know when you walked into this, it was strange, right? I don't know if they can have other partners, but I think when I was watching this on before I started watching the show, when I seen it on Instagram or whatever I saw it on, it made me want to look at it. I think the first husband, gonna get a woman. I think. I ain't sure. That's why I got to keep watching to see what happened. But I'm telling you, in that second episode, I had to stop because it was too much. My brain, it was too much for me to keep in my head. Like it just too bizarre for me. Like it wasn't making any sense. Like it really wasn't making sense to me. And I'm thinking, like, how much dick do you need, right? That's what I said too. Now, there's a white couple on there. See, I think they get passive men. These men have to be passive. They definitely not alpha males. I don't know no man I ever had and been like, okay, Jackie, you want to? Okay, bring him on it. No. So anyway, the white couple, and she looks like Polly. She just looks like a nice little white girl, right? On accident, I saw it before. I never saw it before. It just came out, Corey. It just started the last week or two. It just started. It just started, right? What do you think about that, Corey? So the white couple, she wants somebody else. And y'all know who she wanted? She said, I'm gonna say Tinder, but it was some sort of dating app, right? To look for who she looking for, right? Child, she came in there with the black man. Now she looked like Polly and he looked like Bill, right? Just a little typical plain old, little typical white folks, right? She was on Dr. Phil years ago. She likes attention and being who the black lady? Oh, she was on Dr. Phil here. What did Dr. Phil have to say about that? Because that's what I want to know. What did the psychology of it all? Like, why are you doing this? Especially you got two and you want one, you want some more. Like, I don't get that part, right? And how do you? They didn't go into that part. I don't think about how they have sex. I guess they just do it when they want to. I don't know. The black one. So she was on that, really? And because she's been with her husband 26 years. And she's been with this other dude 10 years, but now she got tired of him. And she wants somebody else. But all that's weird to me. And let's say I like two dudes. Let's say I like two dudes. I couldn't possibly have sex and be comfortable in the house with my man over there in the next room. Like, oh, and then the husband said, make sure, let me see, how did he put it? He said, make sure he was downstairs or upstairs. He wanted to be away from wherever her room was. Guess so he don't have to hear all the stuff that's going on or something, right? And the husband said he's introverted and he like to be by himself. Yeah, they got kids. They got grown kids. That's what I'm saying. How do you introduce that? How do you tell your kids that? Like, I got grown kids. I don't know. My kids would have a really reaction if I had two men in the house and wanted another one. My kids would have a reaction to that, and especially my sons, right? Oh, the audience, did they? What'd they say? What did they say to her? Because listen, the younger dude that's 40, he wants to have a formal wedding with her. And she said, who gonna come? So I guess all of her friends and family has alienated. They're a weirdo bunch. Nobody be bothered with them, right? And she said, because your mom ain't coming, right? And I kind of felt like she was punishing him because his mom don't like her. And he was like, well, it's the wedding is for us. She was like, well, who gonna be there? We're gonna be spending on, ain't nobody gonna be there, right? So I said, oh. He said, well, my dad might come, but my mom, she's not coming, right? So I said to myself, she's alienated people, because I'm watching, they don't even know these people. And it was really weird to me. Like I said, I couldn't get through the second episode. I was like, because a lot of times when people tell me to watch stuff while I'm watching something, I binge watch it, right? But that was a little too much. My brain couldn't wrap around all of that was going on, right? Especially from the black woman. But anyway, back to the white lady. So she found her person. And so she was like, I'm going to say she was like a natural person. Like they was eating all kind of weird stuff, right? And drinking tea or some sort of tea or something, right? Or soup. That was what they was having, some sort of soup, right? And I thought, did somebody come to your house, you cook them soup, right? So anyway, the dude that got there was somebody that she already knew, but he was a black man. So I'm looking at him like, bro, you really about to be with that, right? But when they showed him again, they sat down and had the soup. When they showed it again, he wasn't there, so she looking for somebody else. I guess dude said, no, I ain't doing that this time. I think he was involved with them before, and he said no. I guess he said no. But I just think that's just so weird. Like, I just don't understand. She presented herself as being a big freak and found other freaks. Oh, because that's all it would have to be. That's all it would have to be. But I guess I'm a square when it comes to that. Because I'm thinking, what all can you be doing? And you got two men, and they not enough. They not enough, right? What all could you want to be done to you, right? Because it looked like the husband she had for 26 years, he looked like he a little over it, like let her do whatever she's gonna do, right? So they probably financially tied. But the 40-year-old, he ain't got no understanding because he's been sleeping in the bed with her. He thinking she his. She for everybody. She for everybody, right? So he's looking baffled. And like I said, y'all look at the show. When you look at them, they not alpha men. They definitely not alpha men. They not alpha men. They not alpha men. And I just did not understand it. It was the weirdest thing. And I had to actually stop watching it because I was like, this is stupid. To me, it was stupid, right? It was just like, this is just too stupid for me to keep watching. Now, I'm going to go back. I may watch it a little bit today. But I was just like, this is so stupid. Like, sis, what do you... And then, I don't know. Like, what? I don't get it. I just don't get it, right? I'm gonna go back to it this week. And then I'll tell y'all what happened next Sunday, right? Now, let me tell y'all this. Jonathan Majors, right? Now, I finally watched Creed this week. It was good. I watched Creed, right? It was good. And that guy, Jonathan Majors, see, I never knew his name. He was in a movie, I can't think of the name of it, but it was a Western. It was a black Western. I think I might have watched it either last year or this year. I watched it not long ago. And he was good. He was one of the main actors. It was good. It was a good movie. I just can't remember the name of it, right? I never knew his name. And that movie was so good he was in a Western, right? Now, so his PR, his publicist has dropped him, as well as his management team. The people has dropped him. They uninvited him to the Met Gala. And he got a lot of, from what I hear, he has a lot of things going on. He's got a lot of movies and stuff he's slated to be in, right? The people is dropping him like flies, right? The Harder They Fall, was that the name of it? Because who else was interested in that? Somebody else was in it too. Now I didn't watch Lovecraft. That's another one I couldn't get into. I tried to watch it, but I couldn't get into Lovecraft, right? But they are dropping him like flies, right? So, hey Joseph. So now he he choked the girl. He choked his girlfriend. He choked her, right? That's what I thought Idris was in it. Yeah. That was a really, really good movie. And that's right, Regina King played her part. Now I remember it. Regina King was a straight up gangster cowgirl. Yes, she was. That was a really good movie. If y'all ain't seen it, The Harder They Fall, is it on Netflix? I want to say it might be on Netflix. I don't remember because I got all them apps. But Regina King played her part, baby. Regina King is one hell of an actress. She really is. She really is. One hell of an actress, right? I got to give her props. She do her thing. But that was a real good movie. But he choked her. Now, what I found strange, like I told y'all last week, is that the lawyer said ain't nothing to see. He didn't do nothing, blah, blah, blah. And then he come up with these recordings or whatever. Yes, he does. He come up with these recordings of what the text messages of what the white girl said, right? And said, I told him this and I told him that. Well, he implicated himself by releasing that. And like, I'm trying to figure out who dumb, what's going on in your brain that you would do that and thought that was going to exonerate you when all it did was make you look guiltier, right? So now I hate to think that he run around here putting his hands on somebody. Like, you never know what people. One of my biggest things that I fear y'all being single or trying to date is this nigga violent, right? Is he violent? You know what I'm saying? It's when women coming out now. That's what I heard. Like, so you've been beating on the women's all the time? Have you been beating on them all? Like, what's wrong with you? I liked him, but now you a woman beater? And is you beating white women, or is that why you with the white women? Because you can't be like, I got a lot of questions. I got a lot of questions for him. And now he's going to possibly lose his career, because I don't know how you can come back from that. Even though the white guy, who was the white guy? Was he a wrestler or somebody that slapped his wife in front of everybody? And they ain't did nothing to him. They ain't dropped him from nowhere. But, you know, we different. We different. So all the people that are involved with him are dropping him like flies. Like, they uninvited him to the Met Gala. We don't want you here, sir. Like, wow, right? But you know, you can't put your hands on folks, especially that. So when is these Negroes gonna learn? When is they gonna learn? And a white man can slap the shit out of his wife. That's his wife, right? They don't care nothing about that. But when you do it, you can't do it, y'all. I don't know why black men just keep fooling with white women and thinking they cool. Like, that ain't cool. He's a rapist. He's gay on the low. Wait, what? Oh, yeah, when you meet them. Yeah. Because I like to know. That's one of the things I like to know. Even though then nobody's going to tell you the truth. But I asked, have you ever hit a woman? Just to get to see what the response is, right? Have you ever hit a woman? You know what I'm saying? And see how they react to that question. Even though I think that if you talk to somebody long enough, you can see if they're controlling. I don't know if they can hide that. I don't know if they can hide that, you know, that good, right? But not for long, right? Because if I talk to a dude and he seems too aggressive, like I was talking to a youngin, and he got a little aggressive, right? And so I just blocked him, right? But nigga, I ain't the one. Like I told him, you don't know me, sir. You know, but he tried to get a little rah-rah. You don't know me enough to get rah-rah. I don't believe when you're trying to get to know somebody and you're interested in a woman, or you're interested in a man, all conversations should be nice. There's no need for an uproar. All conversations should be nice, in my opinion. There's no need to argue nothing. I don't know you well enough. Your opinion is your opinion. My opinion is my opinion. We try to get to know each other. I ain't getting ready to have no argument with you, nigga. I don't even know you, right? So I kind of feel bad for bro, but you need to know better. You can't keep fucking with them Beckys. Can't put your hands on them for sure. Like, when do Negroes gonna learn? I told y'all when I was in Charlotte, I was so amazed. Like, there's different. This just lack of a better word for me. There's different levels of Southern living, in my opinion, right? Atlanta is different because it's a melting pot like New York. You know, there are people that have been here, but a lot of people from different places, right? So you don't really get to know a true Atlantean, I don't think. You don't, you know. But the cities outside are very country. They're country, right? We are in the South. Atlanta is a metropolis, but it's, you know, around it is country as hell, right? But when I was in Charlotte, which is country, and I didn't think it was that country, but it is, because the behaviors is different than people up north, right? The behaviors is all the way different, and they're passive. But what I noticed the most difference was that black men really, really like white women in the South, and I think that's such an oxymoron to me. Like, do y'all forget that they hung, beat, and killed black men for being with white women? It seems like black men down south. It seems like I could deal with it or appreciate it better if it was happening up top than down here. Like down south, people think black men would stay far away from white women, but they don't do that. It's really weird to watch, y'all. It's really weird to watch. Because in my mind, because I'm so pro-black, I'm like, y'all really doing that down here? But they are. So you know, you can't put your hands on them. Now, they let you play with it, but you can't put your hands on them. They gonna break him down to the lowest compound. He might lose his career. That would be so tragic, right? I hope he got some money saved. I hope he's been putting his money in different places. Because, you know, he might get blackballed. What y'all think? He might get blackballed. Might go to prison for putting his hands on him. That would be something. You know, I don't know. Like, I don't know, y'all. Like, I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get it. I wouldn't jeopardize, no matter if you're black or white, pink or green. I would not jeopardize my livelihood or my lifestyle or my life, period, by putting my hands on somebody or doing something violent unless they had did something to me as a reaction. But just my initial action, I would never do that and jeopardize what I got going on. Hell no. Right? So, you know, we're going to see how that go. Oh, y'all. Now, do y'all watch Snowfall? Right? Please tell me. Corey, do you watch Snowfall? I know Corey watched Snowfall. Snowfall, this was the last episode, was so sad and so tragic. It ended, the writing was well. The way they ended it was bravo. But it was so sad. Oh, Nick, you watch Snowfall? You know, you watch Snowfall? I think that's everywhere nowadays. You see more mixed race, especially with the young people, yeah. Okay, I didn't know you watched Snowfall. So what do you think about Franklin? Now somebody on the internet, I think I saw it on Instagram, said we're gonna start a GoFundMe so we could get Franklin Saint back on his feet. I said, oh Lord, the internet is undefeated. Franklin and Louis, yeah. Well, from what I'm hearing, I don't know how true it is. They're gonna have a spinoff, and Louis gonna be the star of the spinoff, right? Because you ain't what? Corey, bang bang. No, you ain't watched Snowfall. Corey, nephew, you got it now. The last episode was the other day, Thursday. You've never watched it. You got to start from season 1. How many seasons did we have, Nick? 4? 3, 4? 4. I think we had 4 seasons of Snowfall. You got to start it from the beginning. Now, for me, Snowfall was very accurate. Very accurate. I was there in the crack era. It was very accurate, even down to the clothes. 4, that's what I thought, 4 seasons. It was very accurate, even down to the clothes that they were wearing. It was very accurate depiction of the crack era. Very, very accurate depiction of that. And I knew a lot, but the Franklin Saint story, I've seen that. I know people that I've seen that, right? Rise to the top, fall to the bottom. And so I seen that, but it was very sad because Franklin, his mother, now let me ask you, see, Corey, I was hoping you watched this. His mother, so I'm a mother. He was trying to get the numbers, the code or whatever, so he can get that $37 million. Now the CIA was after him. The CIA was not going to let up. They were going to be after him for life. But I think with 37 million, he had a chance to go high. With 37 million, he could have stayed hidden for a long time, right? And he could have went to a country that can't extradite and all of that. I think the 37 million would have been enough. Mama always played a weird part to me, right? And I still haven't figured out how she got in cahoots with the CIA, right? But Mama, when Mama shot dude, and I seen Corey's soul. I mean, not Corey. I seen Franklin's soul leave his body, right? Because you just killed the 37 million, right? They had nothing but Mama's house. The bank was trying to get Mama's house. What really shocked me, Nick, was she still a fiance, or had he married her, the baby mama? She took all he had and left him. Now that was dead wrong. You know the man didn't have no money, right? You should have left him something. You should not have took all of his money and left him like that. And I never liked her from the beginning. And something about her I didn't like from the beginning. I didn't like her, right? And I always thought she was shysty, but then she kept proving herself like she was loyal and down with him. But I never believed her loyalty from the beginning. I never did. I didn't either. And then, her mama was a real slick, conniving, snaky broad, right? Apple don't fall too far from the tree. But I never trusted her. But then as the show, then when this season came, I said, okay, maybe she all right. But I didn't trust her last season. And I thought she was going to do him in then. But she stuck with him. So when she stuck with him and kept sticking with him this season, I said, okay, maybe she all right. But she proved me. See, I always know. I knew it, right? So that was tragic. The Franklin story was tragic. But like I said, I know that. I know that story. I've seen that in real life. I know a dude who was a millionaire twice, right? In Cleveland. And right now, he on the bus, working 3 menial jobs, and he about crazy, right? Because it does something to you. Let me say this to y'all. It does something to you when you have and then you don't have anymore, even though you might can still get up and go about your day, but it does something to you up here. And I've got a story to tell in my book. I'm not going to tell it now, but I know for a fact that it does something to you up here. It does something to you, right? And it's very profound. So he was doing the best he could in that house. Just drank himself to death, right? Man. But they say, like I said, Louis going to have a show because I want to know what happens to Auntie. Auntie was hiding down in the white folks was hiding her. I guess they was hiding her. Or I don't know if they knew she was still there or not. Like, we got a lot of unanswered questions. Then Louis' girl went on over there to Ghana. I want to see how she doing, right? So if they have a spinoff, good. But they had to end it because John Singleton died last year. Or this year. Was it this year or last year? Last year. They had to end it because he died. He was the creator, so they had to end it, right? But it was very epic. I thoroughly enjoyed Snowfall. It was very good. And like I said, it was a very accurate depiction. Very accurate, right? Anyway, I'm talking about Love and Marriage, right? Love and Marriage Huntsville. Now, for y'all that don't watch, I'm talking to the ones that do watch. Melanie, I ain't never liked Mel. I told you that. I ain't never liked her. She's an accomplished woman. She got a lot of hustle. She's pretty. She's all the things. I just never liked her personality. Never liked her, right? And now Stormy sees that who she is. Like we tried to tell you last year, you ready to fight for it. You want to beat up Destiny for her, right? And let me say this before I get started. I don't like the fact that Kiki is no longer a friend. She's actually on the show. She's in the credits in the beginning. Kiki's on the show. Like if I was Tisha, I would feel a way about that, right? Because Kiki is going to stir up bullshit. She already had started yesterday. She's going to stir up the pot. I thought they was going to get rid of Tiffany and Lewis, but Tiffany there, and Tiffany's stirring up the pot. I guess that's why they're keeping her, right? But Tiffany cannot read the room. For somebody that's supposed to be as smart as she is, she can't read the room, and that gets on my nerves. There's a time and a place to stir up the pot, and she does it at the wrong time. She always does it at the wrong time, wrong place, right? But Kiki, hey, there go my girl Bridget. Um, uh, Kiki just get on my nerves. Now her and Tisha look alike. They first cousins, so they look alike. They look a lot alike, right? They look alike. They look alike. Go out. I'll be out. Close the door. Close the door. My my twins is here, right? One twin, she always just bust through the door. See, listen, y'all, I gotta get a man in my life because my kids is just too much. You know, they too much. But anyway, not Kimmy. What's the girl name? Stormy is seeing who Mel really is, right? But Kiki is bringing up stuff from last season. She want to check everybody. Now they on a nice. They had a spa. Spas are supposed to be relaxing. We ain't gonna bring up no drama at the spa. Kiki, Tiffany, right? They at the spa trying to relax and chill and get their energies together and all this and that, right? Kiki bring up the drama from when she talked about her cousin in front of everybody, and Tiffany put it out there like that's your cousin. So you did your cousin wrong. You threw your cousin under the bus. I don't expect anything from you, which is true. All of that was true. Because if you talk about your cousin to somebody else that's her enemy, you ain't got nothing. You're not loyal to nobody. And that's what Tiffany was trying to tell her. You ain't loyal to nobody because you definitely ain't loyal to your cousin who you grew up with, right? So, Kiki had a problem with Kimmy because she said Kimmy shouldn't have went back and told Tisha. So you wanted to talk about your cousin in peace. You didn't want nobody to have nothing to say about that. Kimmy being the friend / sister-in-law, she told her what was said. I ain't got a problem with that, right? Kiki want to address that. She said since she ain't seen nobody, she want to talk about it, right? Thank you, Bridget. She want to talk about it, right? So now, Kiki, I'm not liking Kiki because I didn't like her because first of all, you should have never did that to your cousin. I don't care if y'all fell out. It's just certain things you don't do to your family, right? Certain things you just don't do. If me and my cousin fall out, like me and my cousin ain't never fell out, but if we fall out, well, I have to take that back. I am out with a cousin. First cousins too, matter of fact. And it'll never get repaired. Sad to say, but it won't. She don't want to repair it. You know what I'm saying? But I just thought about that. But I wouldn't have never, even that cousin I'm telling y'all about, I wouldn't go somewhere else and talk about her. I wouldn't do that. It's a bad look. I just wouldn't do that, right? And so Tiffany was telling her, and then Tiffany put on a sock. She put on a sock. Now Mel sit in the corner because Mel's the one I told y'all. Perfect example of Mel throwing a rock and hiding her hand, right? Mel sit in the corner while they talking across because Mel is the reason for all of this. She's sitting back like this, not saying a word, right? So Tiffany puts on a sock and says, would this be like a puppet? Killed them, right? Because you know, Tisha had a puppet and said Kiki was Mel's puppet. Man. Oh man. I was like, oh, the girls is doing it today. The girls is doing it, right? Kimmy had to check Kiki. Kiki want to tell everybody, well, since I got all y'all here, because she mad because they talked about it. Tiffany tried to tell her, that ain't what you do to your cousin. And she was like, I don't know what I could do, like she didn't see anything wrong with talking against her cousin. Let me tell you something, your cousins is just like, if you got siblings, your cousins is your cousins, right? I love my cousins. Matter of fact, my cousins called me last night. I have an aunt, one of my last aunts I have left alive. I got 2 left. My aunt turned 90 yesterday, right? And she had a pivotal part in my life when I was growing up, in the foster home and all that stuff, right? And my cousins, we went to school together, and a couple of them. And they was having a gathering for my aunt, and one of my cousins that live here happened to be in Cleveland, right? And so they called me on the phone, we laughing and talking and stuff like that, right? And when I hung up the phone, it was such a beautiful feeling. You know what I'm saying? These are my cousins. I love them. It was such a beautiful feeling. Like I could never, ever, and I got some crazy cousins. I could never, ever go against them with somebody else. I would never do that. I don't care if they did me wrong. Like I'm telling you about this one cousin I got. I don't, she don't like me because she was wrong, and and me and my sister checked it, right? But I ain't mad at you. And we tried to get it right, and she invited us to her house. And when she invited us to her house, y'all, she ignored us. Why didn't you invite us? Right? So I was like, I'm cool with it. I'm cool with you. I'm cool. And later on, she told my son something, said something to my son, something. Listen here, sis, you messy. We called you on the messiness because this is a cousin that like to keep up mess amongst the cousins, and I ain't with that. And I'm the oldest one. I ain't with that. And I let it be known I ain't with that, right? But anyway, I'm mad at Kiki now. Wanda's off. And I said I was going to look on Wanda's IG to see what she got to say because Wanda's off the show. We may not never see Wanda again. Like, Wanda would have been good periodically, like, show a little bit one time. But to let her just be on the show, she was too much. She was too hood for the show, right? Especially when the premise of the show was Black folks getting money and in their business ventures, right? But what I see on the previews for next week or week after is that they're all going to come together and get money together again, like with the comeback group, right? So I'm happy for that. I hope that happens. I don't know. Mel, I think that's what I think about Mel. Mel don't like it if the spotlight ain't on her. I kind of think that, right? She don't like it if the spotlight ain't on her. But when I'm telling you, she was literally like this, y'all. Y'all watch it. She was back like this while they was arguing. She wasn't saying a word. Right? Because she knows that she used Kiki as a puppet. Kiki knows she was used as a puppet and the world saw that. Now you try to clean it up and mad because everybody talking about it, but you can't do that. Hey, y'all, everybody in here hit the like button. It's free. Did y'all know that the like button is free? It's free, right? And if you ain't subscribed, subscribe to me. I'm trying to build it up, right? Subscribe. Now I go live every Sunday at 6. Once I finish my book, I'm going to go live 17 times a day. Y'all watch. I'm like, oh, Jackie, again? Yes. I'm trying to build up my subscribership so I can get paid on YouTube like everybody else, okay? And I got a lot of stuff happening, and I got a lot of stuff to say. So anyway, y'all hit the like. Don't run away. Just hit the like. It's free. Boom. It's free, right? Yeah, it's free, Joseph. You know what I'm saying? That don't cost you nothing, right? You know what I do when people tell me, go watch somebody? I always subscribe and hit the button because it's free. It don't cost me nothing, right? And then, or if I just be down on the timeline and something interesting, if I can remember, because sometimes it's hard to remember because you're so interested in what they're saying and what they're doing that you forget. But I try to remember to hit the like, because it's free, right? And I don't know what's going on, what's going to become of the TikTok. I ain't heard anything about it, the Senate hearings, whatever. Y'all know anything about that? Because I sure hope they don't get rid of TikTok. I don't want them to get rid of TikTok. I love me some TikTok. And so I have some sunglasses, right? And they're not mine, that somebody's sponsoring. Anyway, I'll get to that in a minute. Anyway, did y'all hear the song by Tamika Scott and Method Man? Y'all got to listen to it. Tamika doing her thing and Method Man is too, right? And it's so ironic to me, like, your sister tried to dig a ditch. You come out with a song and it's doing well and it sounds good. Her voice sounds beautiful. And then you got Method Man. Method Man just is everything, right? We'll have you up all night. It is, Joseph, ain't it? At first, I thought I was the only one, right? I'm telling you, I would be laying in my bed. That's when I would get on it and would be on it for hours, right? Mel wasn't there when she had the socks. I want to hear what's the name. It's called Tonight. The name of the song is called Tonight. Just put it in YouTube or somewhere to come up. It's called Tonight. With her and Method Man, right? A nice, beautiful song, right? Beautiful song. Yeah, Method Man is sexy. He is. And I don't know when he got sexy, but he is. Mel is for Mel. She uses people for what she needs at the moment. And she used Stormy for her home, for her model shoot. Exactly, she did. But let me tell you, Stormy was on. I fell asleep on it. Method Man is definitely my all-time crush. Hey, Jeanette, mine's too, girl. Mine's too. And I never knew it because y'all know I like them black. But mine's too. But Stormy says how she met Mel. So they initially wanted Stormy on the Bell Collective because Stormy was from some town in in Mississippi. Where Bell Collective? Jackson, Mississippi. Yeah, she from a small town somewhere around Jackson, Mississippi. But her husband, I think, is from Huntsville. I think that's how I go. And they wanted her, Carlos and them initially wanted her on the Bell Collective. So Mel didn't know her. I thought she knew her from somewhere, right? She didn't know her. They had been having talks with Stormy before she got on Love and Marriage Huntsville, because they wanted her on Bell Collective. So she wasn't Mel. So where's Mel's real friends? Like the people you know from the 7th grade, 9th grade, 10th grade, college girls. And she's an AKA. Ain't Mel or AKA? Where's your sorors? Like, where your friends at? Because you don't never show them. Where your friends? Because you don't like Kimmy. You like Kimmy now because she's sick, but you don't like Tisha. All these people that you've been around all these years, you don't like them. So where your real friends at? That's what I want to know. Where your girls? Where your sisters? Where they at, right? They should be on the show. Because I thought Stormy was somebody from back in the day, but Stormy was on Carlos King Live and stated how she got on the show, right? So, she wasn't really never the friend, no way. She wasn't. Let me tell y'all something. Speaking of friendship, let me tell y'all something. I don't know if I ever talked about it with y'all. But anyway, I had a friend that I was let stay in here, right? And then she did some fuck shit. And anyway, that's over with, right? She had the nerve today to reach out to me, which I thought I had her blocked, on TikTok in a DM. What you want, sis? Ain't nobody fucking with you. I ain't fucking with you. Why would I? I gave my heart and was trying to help you do the best. We together, sis. We crying, we praying. Had the nerve to send me a DM today. Yes, she did. I didn't know if I had said it or not because I was not trying to give her no airtime. Yes, child. She had the nerve to reach out to me. Didn't say nothing, but sent me some kind of holistic video or something. Girl, go ahead on. Get you some Jesus in your life. I didn't say a word. Didn't say a word. When she did what she did and texted me and said some crazy shit, I said, God bless you. I ain't say a word then. I could have read her for filth and made her cry and jump off a bridge. I said nothing. I said, I'm going to let God handle this, which I'm learning. It took me all my life to learn how to do that. I'm going to let God, because it's obvious, right? You ain't got shit. You ain't had shit. What I'm arguing with you for? Fuck you, right? My daughter said she was trying to check the temperatures. I guess she wanted me to like it. If I had liked it or said something, then that would have been her opening and said, girl, bye. And I thought I had her blocked from there. And I know I blocked her on Instagram, blocked her on my phone. But we still friends on Facebook. And the only reason why we friends on Facebook, why? Y'all know why. Because I'm petty, right? And I just want you to see. That's all. Well, whatever you want to look at, I want you to see. Ain't going to never be. Right. Had the nerve. Girl, gone somewhere. Because you tried to see it's different if you just fall out with your friends. Like I told you, I don't really fall out with my friends. They fall. It's a friend. I've had 2 friends fall out with me. Her and my other friend that fell out with me. And that's the one that just passed. And we got back cool. But I don't fall out with my friends. I love my friends, right? So I ain't, but I'm falling out with you folk, right? But anyway, I think she just, I don't know, she probably, whatever she thought was going to happen. See, it's a difference if you just stop talking to me, right? That's cool, whatever, right? Like my other friend, she just stopped talking to me. I didn't understand why. I ain't trying to figure out why. I ain't did shit to you. I go on with my life, right? This one here she tried to shit on me financially. She tried to make sure I was fucked up financially, right? And so that means that's a hate. That's like, and then you was walking around in my house like it was yours. That's some hate. That's some shit. That's some next level shit that I wasn't on, right? So we could never, ever be cool. Never, ever be cool again. Never, because you was moving too funny in my house. You was moving too funny, right? So we could never be cool again. Ain't no coming back from that. Like, girl, bye. Good day, man. But I just thought that was strange. Because when I seen it, I was like, I had to blow it up. What? So I'm thinking she's sending some sort of message, and let me see what it said, what she talking about. But it was a video. She sent a video of some holistic video, something. I don't know. I ain't, girl, bye. Go on somewhere. That's what you do. Go on somewhere, right? Because I never forget y'all was like in tears. Like, y'all know I'm an empath. So I was like, oh, my friend, oh no. Come, friend, come, right? And when you got here, you got your little backpack, you ain't got nothing. I gave her some t-shirts. You know my t-shirts. Oh, I'm gonna show y'all next week. T-shirts, y'all. For y'all that ain't got none, Joseph, and anybody else who ain't got no t-shirts, I still got t-shirts, right? I'm gonna always have them. You know, I'm giving her t-shirts, giving her a purse. I know I sell purses. I'm giving her a purse and a wallet. You know, I'm just giving her what I got, right? Child, please. Make it happen for yourself, baby. That's right. I'm going to on TikTok, right? I'm gonna go live one day, real soon. Thank you, Nick, on TikTok with my t-shirts, right? Make it happen for yourself. I meant to have them right here right there in the box. And I got some sunglasses I'm gonna show y'all too. Some very modern style of sunglasses. But the person who's sponsoring me ain't gave me all the information that I need to put it in my down in my thing yet. So I've got to be probably next Sunday, right? And y'all can order them or go to the, not from me, but to the website and order the sunglasses and stuff, right? But yeah, girl had the nerve, child, by going somewhere. I would be foolish if somebody burns you, if somebody's not sincere. There's no need to deal with them again because that's who they are. That's just what I believe. That's who they are. Now, yes, people can change and all that stuff and all that, but for the most part, that's who they are. And because she was a newer friend, I didn't know her background. Like my friends, I know their peoples, or you know stuff about them and stuff like that, right? Even my friends for years and years. I don't know. All I know is what you tell me. And what I'm thinking now is that you was lying. A lot of shit you was telling lies about. Which I don't care if you're my friend. I don't care if you lie. If you're my friend, you're my friend. I take you as you are because I want people to take me as I am, right? But yeah. Anyway, off of that. So anyway, y'all, I ain't got no dating story, right? I ain't got no dating story. I'm probably not gonna date. I done tried it. I see the video on TikTok where this girl says, "I'm gonna give it up, y'all. Y'all can have it. Y'all can have it. These men ain't, and I get it. I just can't give up. I can't. I'm too young to say, y'all go ahead. I ain't trying to talk to no more men in my life. I'm too young for that, right? I'm too young for that. So I have to keep trying. So, if somebody talked to me, let me tell y'all something. I gave a dude my number 2 days ago, right? He ain't called me. Today I see he did text me. Instead, I don't think he called me because I don't think he called me. He just texted me like, I'm grown. I need to talk, right? So he texted me and said hi, just so and so. Okay. Now I see the text hours ago. I may respond, I may not. Cause that was a couple days ago, and then you didn't call. Like I ain't got time. I ain't never seen so many old niggas with so many games. Like nigga, stop it, right? Like I would prefer you come out and say, "Listen, Jackie, I like you. You cute. You whatever. I just want to have sex with you, and cause I got a girlfriend that I really, just say what it is, so I can say it, tell you no, nigga, or whatever, right? Like I don't get the gameplay. Why is the gameplay? And sometimes I don't think it's playing games. I think that a lot of men are afraid of women. I'm about convinced of that. They're afraid of women. There's no need to be afraid. Like I told one dude this week, I said, I'm gonna need you to grab your balls, stick your chest out, and be a man. That's what I need you to do. Quit texting me every motherfucking day. Good morning. What? Quit doing that. That don't do nothing for me. That don't do nothing for me. Okay, so stop doing that. For all dudes that don't know in the world, quit texting us good morning beautiful. Cut it out. Cut it out. Quit texting us good morning beautiful. We tired of that shit. Now I don't know if y'all went to the meeting, like I told y'all last week, the black man meeting, and y'all said, hey, this is what we're gonna do, y'all. We're gonna always text in the morning, good morning beautiful. I'm tired of that. Let's think of something else. Think of something else because I'm tired of that shit, right? Cut that out. Call me by my name. Good morning, Jackie. Do that. I'm tired of that, right? Anyway, y'all, I ain't got nothing else on my docket. I wanted to, the sunglasses I don't have ready. I don't have them ready. I don't have what I need, my links and stuff, right? Yeah, I don't have it ready. But anyway, y'all, what comes on tonight? Today's Sunday, right? What come on tonight? See, I be fiending when I don't have a reality show. It just messes my mind up. You know what I'm saying? When I don't have a reality show to watch on a Sunday, because Sunday is the one day that I don't really do a whole bunch of stuff, and it messes my mind up when I don't have a reality show to watch. It messes me up, right? What y'all watching? What y'all gonna be watching? What y'all? A lot of y'all don't watch TV. I know my friend Jeanette don't. She YouTube. Neat, they ain't really watching no TV. Bridget, where you going tonight? I need to get to DC. Yeah. No, I know. Wait a minute. Yeah. What y'all watching? What y'all cooking? I need to come to y'all house and eat some food, right? Now today my son barbecued a whole bunch of stuff, burgers, hot dogs, like it was 4th of July, right? I'm watching the Hulu too. Oh, I seen that, right? I seen that, but I don't know if I can watch that. Like, I don't know if I can watch that. Oh, you watch the clothes. I don't know if I can watch the Tupac. See, it's certain people I can't watch. Like Tupac, I remember when he got shot. I remember when he was lingering on for those days, and I was praying for him, and then he died. Like, that was real tragic for me. Tupac and Biggie. And I'm telling you the people that was tragic to me. Tupac, Biggie, Whitney Houston, and Gerald Levert. It was tragic to me like they was my cousins or something, right? White bean, neck bones, and cornbread. Oh, you went old school. You went old school on them with the white beans and the cornbread. All right, every morning at 5 a.m. I know you do. With your hard hat on. Yeah. I don't know. Them people, I don't know if I want to watch the Tupac thing. I saw that and I was like, is that new? I keep seeing it. It's on Netflix or something, or Prime or something. And I was like, is that new? I don't know if I can watch that. Some stuff, if I lived it, I don't want to watch it, right? Because I know it. So I don't want to watch it, especially if it's tragic, right? I don't want to watch it. Like, I don't want it so tragic. So some of that stuff I can't watch, I started watching the Whitney Houston, I Want to Dance with Somebody on Netflix. Yeah, I don't know if I can watch that. Is it good? Lisa Marie? Because, a lot of everybody's depiction is not accurate, right? Is it good? Those two things, I don't know if I can watch her or the Tupac one. I don't know if I can watch them. I might Monday, but not right now. I don't know if I can watch it. I'm still mourning Tupac. Like in my car, not this car I got now because the CD player's in the trunk. But I rode Tupac and Biggie ride in my car with me. But it concentrated on her relationship with Robin. Oh, does it? Robin was the girl that they said he was. Now, see, that's another thing. So Diddy, what they doing? How they playing her out? How are they playing her? So was her and Robin gay together? Was they going? What was they doing, Diddy? As I didn't want to believe that. Certain stuff I don't want to believe. Even though it might be true, I don't be wanting to believe it. No, I ain't got a new car. No. Need one, ain't got one. It's just this car I got. I've been having it since they was gay. Oh, okay. No. It's the same car. I still got the same Audi I had. But I was saying my prior car, my other car I had before the Audi, I had a CD player in the inside. This Audi, the CD player's in the trunk. So I don't really be the same CD still in there, right? Nah, I ain't got no new one. Diddy, you knew that when you knew that, Diddy? Oh. So they was gay. I never wanted to believe that. So that's true, huh, y'all? Oh no, really? And so Bobby Brown is the one that broke the gay? Is he the one who broke the gay up? Really? Oh no, I really don't want to see that now. What? I never wanted to believe that. I never wanted to believe that. Yeah, he broke the gay. Yeah. Child. And so is that because Robin didn't like him, right? Is that right? I remember something about that. So that's why she didn't like because he took her girlfriend. Oh, that's too much. What? Now, see, out of curiosity's sake, do I want to watch it or do I want to? See, I already got a vision of Whitney. You know, when Whitney, way before anybody knew, I knew Whitney was getting hacked. I could just tell by her mannerisms, right? Yeah, I thought it was a rumor too. I wanted it to be a rumor. Yeah. God rest her soul. That's right. But I wanted it to be a rumor, so I didn't play into it because I wanted to keep the vision. Again, I lived through the beginning of Whitney to the end, right? I remember when Whitney came out, she was a cute little short-haired girl on her album cover, right? She told it all but respectfully. Shut up. Bobby even said Whitney would probably still be alive if she was allowed to be with Rob. What? Okay, now I'm in shock. About trans women playing sports with real women. Okay, you know, I'm dead set against that, Bridget. Tupac document so far as being told from his mom. Okay. I'm dead set against that. Like that was it the swimmer or who was it that won an Olympic? He won the Olympics or something. Now as a dude, he was 542 on the list, and then he won the gold medal, whatever he won as a swimmer, right? I'm dead set against that because you can cut the dick off, you can take estrogen, you still a dude. In my mind, you're still a dude, right? In reality, you're still a dude. You still got man strength. I don't know if they got a pill to take away your strength. Do they have a pill that takes away your strength? I don't know. But I don't think a trans woman can compete with a real woman. No. Absolutely not. You saw what yourself, Lisa Marie? They should create their own. Yeah, they should. And they need to have their own bathroom, their own everything. They should. Now, I ain't knocking. Because, you know, I noticed every time I talk about gay, I lose some subscribers. But I'm just talking about what I'm talking about, right? It seems to be that the world is being normalized to a lot of things, right? And trans women are now becoming women haters. We already got men that hate us. Now we got the trans women hating us. Like, back up off us, please. Right? Back up off us. Bag up off of us, right? But I don't believe they should compete. Hell no, they shouldn't compete with a woman. No. You got all that man strength? No. I don't think a trans woman should do nothing with a woman. No. So Bobby, so now I thought Robin was the assistant, right? Or she's portraying the assistant, right? Okay. And then Bobby broke the game. So how many years had they been together? I got to see what Robin looked like. I seen it a long time ago. I don't remember what she looked like. Did she look masculine or was she looking feminine? Yeah, it was the best friend. That's what I thought. It was the best friend. I'm so disturbed by that, y'all. You know, it's one thing to hear something, but then to finally find it out that it's real since high school. So she really was gay. Now let me ask y'all this. This is the part that got me confused. So you women be gay, right? And then they can switch it and be with a man. I guess that's called bi. Is that bi? That's confusing to me. Like how you can like a woman and then you can like a man. That's bi. Oh, that's what you put bi. Yeah, okay. I don't know how you switch it off and on in your brain. Like, how does that work in your brain, right? Like, and I heard people say, well, I just like what I like. It don't matter what they is. You love who you love. Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah. All right. According to the movie, her parents wouldn't let Robin work for her if she didn't start dating men. Whose parents? And wore pantsuits. That's what I thought. Robin wore pantsuits. They could never be us. No, they can't. So Robin It seems like that's the vision I have of Robin. She had on pantsuits. I can't remember what her face looked like though. Robin kept her hair cut real low. Oh. Oh. Okay. Okay, I'm so disturbed by that, y'all. I'm so disturbed by that. So you really was gay. And then what was it about Bobby? You said, oh, I got to have me some Bobby. Bobby! Oh, wow. Whitney's parents hated her, but Whitney trusted her with her life. Oh, her parents, because she was gay. And they was church folk. Church folk don't play that. Oh. So then you leave the girl and get with badass Bobby Brown. Now, you know, when I'm watching Bobby Brown, I'm happy for Bobby Brown today, right? Because he's overcame a lot of stuff. He damn near lost everybody in his family, right? I know someone who getting ate out by a girl, but there's me. But she want a girl to do it, but not a man. You know, that's what Monique was insinuating on her special. You know, low like Whitney's when she first came out. Oh my God. My God. So my question is, was Bobby the first man or the only man that Whitney was with? No, she was with Ray J too, right? It was Bobby the first one, because Ray J was after, right? Bobby wasn't the first man. She dated Jermaine Jackson and Eddie Murphy. Oh, she dated Eddie Murphy and Jermaine Jackson? Did Jermaine Jackson have a wife? I didn't know she dated Jermaine Jackson. Really? Jermaine Jackson got too much slickety slick on his hair. I don't know. He'd be painting his hair on. Eddie Murphy, I can see. Eddie Murphy had a wife too. He had one girl, Nicole. Then he with Babyface wife. Early on with Jermaine. I didn't know about the Eddie Murphy and Whitney Houston. Really? I didn't know that. Oh, wow. Jermaine Jackson, I don't get. But Eddie Murphy, yeah. Eddie Murphy still look good right now. He looks good to me. He looks good to me. Oh, wow. Whitney. So Bobby wasn't the first. Okay. But she liked Bobby and he married Bobby. And so Robin didn't like that. Okay. So Robin wrote a book, and the whole book, Dee, is based on their relationship, but you said it's done respectfully. Okay. In the movie, the father asked both of them to date boys, but Robin said no. What? The movie that's out now? What? I've got to watch it. Is it on? I might watch that tonight. What is it on? What? Is that on Netflix? The Whitney story? Because there's so many of them come out. I was like, I ain't looking at that. What is it on, y'all? What? It's on Netflix. Okay, I'm gonna watch that. Is it a series or is it a movie? Which one is it? Because if I start watching it and it's a series, I'm gonna have to finish it tonight. What? I am so I don't know why stuff just shocked me, because people do what they do. It's a movie. Okay, cool. I'm gonna watch that on Netflix. I'm gonna watch that right in a minute. I'm gonna watch that. I'm gonna get me a snack and I'm gonna watch that. I don't know why I want the world to be cookie cutter. Bobby laid the pipe right. Book came out about 5 years ago. Oh, Robin book came out 5 years ago. Okay. Bobby laid the pipe right. Yeah, that's what he do. But again, back to what I'm saying about Bobby. Listen, Bobby left. This is a real, true comeback story, because Bobby left New Edition like he was the shit. I don't need y'all. I'm my own person. And then he went through all them trials and tribulations with drugs, Whitney, all that. And now he's back with the group. And I really like that, even though he's out of breath and overweight. Because if y'all ain't never seen New Edition gives it. They gives it. Now, I've never seen them with Bobby on stage, but I've seen New Edition before, right? Maybe about 4 or 5 years ago at the Jazz Festival. But Bobby wasn't on the stage with him, right? But I've seen on my timeline, Bobby, and Bobby, sometimes Bobby just walk off. He's tired, right? He can't do all that. He overweight. but I like that they welcomed him back. Usually when you leave, they don't want you come. You can't come back no more. Like for instance, with Escape, I don't think they want Tasha to come back. Right? I don't think Tasha can come back. I don't think she can come back. Anybody know how her gospel album doing? Anybody know how her gospel album is doing? Uh, yeah, you can't come once you leave horrifically. You can't. You should not be able to come back. Oh, okay. I'm gonna watch that tonight. I got to go get me some snacks. I'm struggling real hard, y'all, with the not eating sweets. With the not eating of the sweets, it's hard, very, right? And then if you eat sugar-free stuff, it makes you use the bathroom. I know that was too much information, but that's some of it do taste good, but it's not. It goes through you. Oh my God. The turtleneck is buffing. The what? Oh, the internet. Oh, is it? Bobby been through it all. He lost two kids. Whitney, his brother, his daddy, brother, all them. We miss Whitney. Bobby was what? Was food poisoning. He was food. Oh yeah, he got food poisoning today. Really? Really? But he survived a lot. Like I give it to him. He's come through a lot, and I'm sure that he's a better man for it. I think he got another little family with somebody because he got a wife. I think, right? I think they got a family. I'm not sure. I think they got a family. Oh wow. Oh wow. I'm gonna watch the Whitney. I'm gonna watch the Whitney. Now I don't know if I can watch the Tupac. I'm gonna watch the Whitney though. I'm gonna watch the Whitney tonight. I'm gonna watch the Whitney right in a minute. I can think of a snack that I can have that I can really get down with. Like I'm tired of popcorn, tired of potato chips. I got some potato chips in there now. I can only eat the potato chips for real, y'all, with dip. And dip is high. Dip $5 a jar. He has good line. Good what? He has a food line, yeah. I knew that. I got me some strawberry shortcake ice cream bars. Child, y'all know my son got an ice cream truck. He got all this stuff on the truck. I ain't fooling with it. And the strawberry shortcake is what everybody like. I might eat that. I don't know. I think I really want a real chocolate chip cookie. That's what I want, a real one. Not a fake one. I want a real one. I might just eat the strawberry shortcake though and call it a night. Then I don't have to go nowhere. I might do that. He married again. Oh, they got 4 kids together. What? Oh, he been pumping them out. Bobby been pumping them out. You know the new edition dudes is in their 50s. Oh, they got 4 kids together. Okay then. All right. Well, all right then. I'm getting ready to watch the Whitney story on Netflix. I saw that go by, but I was like, ain't paying no attention. Didn't look at the previews. Hey, y'all, I appreciate y'all. I got 22 in there and 22 likes. Way to go, y'all. Way to go. I like that. I'm really a little bit in shock over here about the Whitney and Robbie because I just wanted that to be a lie. But you know, where's a little smoke is fire, right? Where there's a little smoke is fire. Oh my God. I'm getting ready to get comfortable. I'm going to put my pajamas on and watch the Whitney story. Now, Dee, I'm going to have to call you if I get troubled by it. I don't know if I want to. I'm going to watch it because I'm nosy. I don't want to know Whitney like that, though. Because I can't unsee it. If I see it, I can't unsee it. Oh, Lord. Well, anyway, I got a long day. Tomorrow, I'm going to be writing all of the day till about 4 o'clock. Monday and Tuesday because I want to get a lot done. So I'm going to watch TV. Text me. I'm going to finish it now. Okay. Enjoyed it. Thank y'all. Hey, y'all. I appreciate y'all, right? Next Sunday at 6. I am really in shock over here. And I'm going to have to get myself together about that, Whitney. I don't want Whitney to be gay. I didn't want her to be gay. All right? LGBTQ, don't come after me. I'm just saying. That's just how I felt about Whitney. I remember when Whitney came out. I remember Whitney. Whitney was like a cousin to me who was pregnant. Let me see. When she was pregnant with that girl, I was pregnant with Jazz, I believe. I was pregnant with my daughter. We was pregnant at the same time. Child. All right, y'all. Okay, I'm going to get myself together. See y'all next Sunday at 6. Okay. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all, Jack Squad. All right. I'm gonna have some good stuff for you next Sunday. I'm gonna have the glasses for y'all to look at and some t-shirts for those who don't have it.